Welcome back to the GoldenBoys podcast. It's your boy Settle Montana. To my left, I got Yanni K.
Yo.
To my right, I got Cody Morgenschlag. And to his right, I got Red Summers. What's going on?
That's how we're starting this. All right.
What's going on, guys?
That's a good way to start it. Fuck.
We are. How many hours?
We're recording now?
How many?
Oh, my bad.
I didn't know we were recording.
Yeah, my
this.
bad.
We are probably 12 hours removed from your performance, maybe 12, 14 hours.
Last night, dude. Shlaggy, get into it, bro.
Yeah, let's talk
Let's
about
talk about
your show.
how this motherfucker just killed it too.
Absolutely tore
What
it
I'm
up.
gonna say
Absolutely
right
tore it
now
up.
is, bro, you
100.
outperformed everybody.
Yeah, and to the new listeners that are going to listen to us after hearing it.
The guy that headlined the show.
Yes, you did.
100.
100%.
That was crazy, dude. Honestly, I didn't expect that. I was even like earlier in the day, I was kind of telling him I was tripping about the outcome.
I didn't lie to you. Did I lead you astray?
No, that's crazy. I said it was all.
I've been
deep.
telling you for 2 weeks you were gonna tear that.
No,
shit.
no, he was.
I was just worried
yeah.
about the outcome, and then said it was all. Deep.
Well, let's talk about what
fucking
disappointed
crazy.
you. What disappointed you, man?
I'm just like, I had so many people. Just this last week, bro. I heard so many excuses on, like, people who told me like a month ago, like, bro, I'm so excited, I'm gonna be there, blah blah blah, I'm gonna be there, I'm gonna support,
There you
blah
go.
blah blah, and then it comes down to it. And granted, yeah, the day got moved, but at the same time, it's fucking 2 days, like, and it's a Friday. If anything, that's better.
I think
It's a better day.
And dude,
I don't know. I was just the last week. I've heard more excuses than I ever have in my life for why someone can't.
I
come.
told you.
I even bought 2 people tickets, and I bought their tickets for them,
And they didn't
show up.
come?
They didn't even show up.
Just
Yeah,
MIA.
just out of the homie. Like, hey, I really want you to come to the show tonight, bro. He's all, sorry, dude, I don't have the funds. I'll buy you tickets. Okay, sweet. Me and my girl will come. Buy them tickets. They don't even come.
Damn.
So it's like, bro, you should have told me you're not even gonna come. I'll give you those tickets to someone else, bro.
Yeah.
No, and what I was saying.
That is gonna show up.
Yeah,
it's like, dude, fuck off,
What I was
bro.
telling you is, I said, I don't know if you guys heard this. I was like, what's the difference between Cody Morgan opening up at the Shredder versus Cody Morgan at the Idaho Center selling out? There's no difference. It's still him fucking doing what he loves. We're packed in a small venue, dude. We're fucking watching you perform.
The thing is,
Did you tear it up, dude? You fucking ate that
Bro,
shit. Sorry for the language. I'm sorry.
Watching you perform, bro, up there, it felt like that is where you belong.
It was
bro.
your element. Good call.
You're
Yeah.
100% in your element up there, man. And that's a good way to be, bro, cuz
Yeah.
I love making music, bro. But one thing I really hate doing is performing. I hate being on a stage. I hate doing it. And it seemed like it was pretty effortless for you, man.
yeah, no,
Yeah.
like, dude, honestly, like, I think of it this way, like, when you're in the studio recording and making songs, like, that's the practice. Like, you put the songs out, and it gets so you get into this like system almost where you're making music and you're putting music out, but then the celebration is getting to actually bring that music to life and like on stage in front of a crowd, like, because like you can hear a song in
did
the car.
just that, too.
Yeah, that's what I'm
man.
saying. Like, you can hear the
You
song in the
did
car
just
and it
that.
makes you feel a good way, but when you really perform that song, like with drums and guitars and
Bro, I want you to know the drums.
I've never
bro,
seen somebody bring a crowd in like that ever,
bro,
I've never
haven't-
seen it, bro.
you having the live.
You attracted that entire crowd. Oh man, it really felt like that was where you belong at, bro. Is on a stage.
honestly, the whole thing felt like a movie, bro. When I was backstage and it was our turn to go on, I kind of peeked out there and I just saw everybody there, dude, just waiting. And I knew that they knew I was next. So, like, that's why, like, me and my guys in the back, we did a little, like, prayer thing. And then we were, like, fucking just talking. I was like, dude, this is everything that we've been practicing for the last 7 months, bro. I was like, this is our first big showcase of what we can do. I was like, we're going to go out here. We're going to kill it, dude.
Was it? Did you?
You
Just
guys
have to-
absolutely did murder it. too.
That's what I'm
You
saying,
guys
like-
murdered that whole set.
We knew we
You
were,
did.
bro. And I knew we could. I knew we were going to. It's just the fact that, like, I don't know. It was the moment. That was the moment that it was like the turning point. It's like, this is what we've been doing. Now let's prove it. Like, let's prove it. I've been hyping up my live show to everybody for the last, 6 months. I'm telling everybody, like, yo, my shows are going to be different. They are. They're not just going to be me on the stage with the microphone.
Well,
and some shit.
I wouldn't lie to you, man. I looked over at Red and I said, man, I knew he was gonna go hard, but I didn't expect you to be that. Your crowd control is impressive. Seriously,
Dude, you had that crowd, bro. Y'all.
when you played Dark
I'll
Liquor-
say y'all because really it was a group effort.
You know,
really,
it's cool because whenever
y'all had that whole crowd in the palm of your hand, man.
whenever
For
I
real.
say something to the crowd, my drummer just knows. Like he like, you know what I'm saying? Like even when I'm just talking,
the chemistry.
yeah, he's always right behind me with the drums. Like so I could be like, Boise, make some noise, and then psst, you know, like he's just he
having
feeds off me.
that live drummer there, bro, adds so much character.
I
to
made
the
sure I
whole
gave
set.
both of them props
Absolutely.
afterwards.
Dude, if,
too,
Yeah, I
if
for
the
should've
real.
drums
done
are
that.
hard, if the drums are hard, the performance is going to be hard.
Bro, that
Seriously,
made
I told him
that,
straight up.
That really did add so much character and so much flavor to your whole set, bro. Is having those live instruments,
Yeah, dude.
live drums especially, bro.
It was
It makes such a difference, bro. Like
it was different, bro, for
it
sure.
makes such a difference.
Honestly, and that's what I feel like. That's just what separates me from the average artist in Boise is nobody's putting in that much effort to their show. Everybody's just getting on stage, playing their songs, and singing.
Well,
and doing their thing.
Cody, I will go as far to say is you are very far from just some average person performing.
Yeah, I think last night was
No,
probably
man,
the exclamation point
You
on that.
are somebody that is very good at what they do, man, and you're very artistic. You're really good at what you do, bro.
I appreciate
That.
it, bro.
That's the bottom line, man. But that's the difference between somebody that thinks that they're good and somebody that is good and puts the work in and stuff.
You know what's crazy too is like I think back about 5-6 years ago to where I was when I first started, bro, and it's like it's super like I don't know,
satisfying.
like, not even I'm not satisfied yet, bro. I got way more to do, but
Okay,
it's
well, fuck off.
Good answer.
it's like relieving to know that like I'm making steps towards it, bro, and people are starting to see like, damn, he genuinely loves this shit, and because like when you first start, right, coming from a small town in Idaho. I'm white boy wanting to be a rapper, it's cringy.
I don't even think you're a rapper though.
Like whatever, like yeah, like I'm an artist. Like that's what I go.
I think
like,
you make music.
but
I believe
it's-
that you are an artist.
to a lot
man.
of-
there's
to
not
a-
a lot of people that
Yeah.
can claim that. I think, but you are one of those people. I feel like that
to a lot of people,
you are an
it can
artist,
be
dog.
it can be corny, like oh this kid do blah blah blah. Especially when I
Yeah.
first started, I wasn't good. Like
Yeah.
I wasn't good when I first started, bro. But I want to be the test. Like I want to be the staple. That's like if you work towards something, bro, like you can do it to anything that you're doing because. Yeah, it may take fucking 6 years. Sorry, I don't mean to cuss. 6 years, 10 years, who knows? But if you stick with it, eventually you're gonna hit this turning point that just changes everything.
bro.
And I think we're starting to hit that.
Honestly, man, just even watching you from the time that I've met you, man, to this, like the first time I ever met you, bro, when we were coming around. You were like, oh man, I have this project that I'm working on and whatever, and you had this vision this whole time, and you've been going to band practice with these drummers and
For a minute.
the guitar. You've been putting this work in, man.
It was the
Then,
culmination.
and
of that.
then last night, bro, to see you do your thing out there and whatever, bro. Maybe it's not in front of 400 people or 1,000.
Like I said,
people or
what's the
whatever.
How many people
difference?
do you think were there last night?
Probably like
100?
70.
70,
70?
Yeah,
60, 70
60,
people, I'd
70.
say. That's what I literally said.
But
that
I'm
last
telling you,
night.
man, you easily
Well, no.
last night you easily you were in charge of that entire stage and that entire crowd, bro. It was really as somebody that loves this stuff, I feel like maybe as close as much as that you love it. It's like, dude, it was amazing seeing you just control the crowd like that, man.
It was.
You
It
really
was.
were up there doing your thing, dude.
I
And it
felt
was
really
an
Well,
awesome
real
thing to
shit
see.
though. Kaiser, from your vantage point, from the side of the stage, you were right next to the drums, right there, and then you seen Cody that way. What'd you feel from that
I
side?
couldn't hear halfway through.
Yeah, well, it was loud. Yeah, his snare was
My right
smacking.
ear was fucking like ringing the whole time.
Guys
Yeah.
also drank friggin' half a bottle of
Yeah, how much Captain
before
Morgan
that.
did you consume last night?
Well, you know.
Well,
No, I fuck. I probably put down about a half a handle before the show.
Jesus Christ.
This guy's like, yeah, I'm like 5 Eagles Cups down. I'm like, an Eagles
But
Cup?
but
Good Lord.
going back to
A Eagles
Cody, though,
Cup's probably a
seriously,
32 ouncer.
Going,
easy.
Yeah.
going
That's
back
what
to
happened
Cody,
now.
seriously, man.
But yeah,
And I have watched a lot of local dudes, man. And not even trying to put you like as like a local dude. Like I'm not trying to put you in that same realm. But I'm telling you, man, it was genuinely impressive seeing you on that stage doing your thing, bro.
It was a pleasure. It was genuinely a pleasure.
Bro,
watching,
literally, you controlled the whole momentum. You controlled the whole vibe. You controlled the whole crowd. It was really a genuinely,
You know what the
genuinely, it was
craziest part
really
was?
impressive to
You know
watch.
what the craziest
man.
part was is
Congrats
after,
on that.
Thank you, bro.
after you were done, bro. Like we all went outside.
Yeah.
And the guy, he's like, "Hey, Mark's about to go on back on stage. He wants everybody inside."
okay, cool.
Because we all walked outside to go get some air.
Yeah,
All love to Mark Battles too,
and-
by the way.
and-
All love to Mark.
No, but it was the thing. It was the thing where he
Bro,
he
you
had to
packed half
tell
of
us
it,
to
bro.
come back in, but it was kind of like, dude, like
I already
to me-
watched the best set of the night.
yeah. Billy Winfield, shout out Billy though. I mean,
Yeah, Billy was dope, too.
He was even
bro.
in the crowd. He was even like, dude, let's go.
Yeah.
No, but
Shout out
the
to
thing
Billy,
that was
though.
dope is
Billy
I'll
was
give you
dope.
your flowers. Is when I looked over when you started going. I look at this fool and he's like, dude, it's different now. He's like, it's different, bro. He's like, it's different now going forward because it was a really good.
It really
performance,
was,
man.
Cody, bro.
It wasn't
so genuinely. It was
Yeah.
genuinely so
really good
impressive
show.
watching you do. Your
That's
thing,
up there
bro.
with some of the coolest concerts that I've like live performances I've seen.
Really, dude.
Yeah,
100. Yeah,
I'm not, and even
No,
if you
not no
were
bullshit
a
either.
random guy, like if you're a random schlag, I would
random schlag.
I'd say, dude, no, I would go up to you and be like, dude, you did a really good job. And what I liked is your set, the way that you have it set up was perfect. Just going, then you kind of give him a little bit of a breather, then you're going,
Yeah.
and it was
And
awesome.
then we ended on Dunk
Bro,
Victory.
you controlled
Seeing
that
doubles?
crowd.
That
No,
project,
yeah,
bro.
You
seeing
controlled that
doubles.
whole
How'd you
environment.
guys like that
so
guitar solo by my
effortlessly.
brother too?
Like it was
Yes.
amazing.
Honestly, I
man.
couldn't hear it.
Yeah, dude.
Well, yeah, because yeah. Well, no, I will say,
Cody, that was incredible, bro. You put on an
The
incredible
only thing
show,
I would
Thanks,
say
dog.
100.
is
You
I'm
did.
just glad you guys have fun, bro. Like literally, I told Seto at the beginning of the day.
Ask anybody
like,
that was there. You put on an incredible show.
I told Seto at the beginning of the day, I was like, I don't care how many people show up, bro. I just want to show you guys what we've been practicing. Like I don't
Yeah.
care how many people are there. Like we've been practicing for so long that you're gonna understand why the live show's different.
Cody, you hypnotized the entire crowd, dude. There was nobody, even Mark, bro. There was nobody during that whole time that brought everybody in except for you, man. You hypnotized that whole crowd, and dude, you're amazing at what you do, man.
Dude, shout out to Mark Battles though. Like this won't even happen. This
Shout
wouldn't
out to
happen
Mark.
without him, though.
Shout
Like,
out Vossi, all those fools.
Yeah,
The
Vossi
dude
gang,
in
dude.
the
Shout out all those
the
fools.
dude in the Broncos jersey.
That's probably Doug.
I walked
That's
up,
Doug.
Marcus Wise, dude.
Yeah, I walked up to that. I was like, bro, you got a fucking killer voice, bro. I swear to God.
Was he singing?
The dude in the tight, like
Yeah,
the
he was
blue
wearing the
shirt.
Boise State
The
jersey.
Boise State jersey.
That dude was really good.
Really good.
We went.
Yeah.
Me and Seth went up to that guy and we're
No,
giving
and
him flowers.
what cracked me up is Billy Winfield. He chilled him out home. I
We
think-
held that guy up.
yeah. So when he's like, "Yo, I need my homies to come up here," and I knew he was talking about us three. me,
We
you, and
literally put our hands
so-
under his feet
okay,
and lifted him up.
So what happened so people get a picture of it is we were kind of literally holding them up like we were a mount for a cheerleading squad, right? Holding his feet, so he's like standing in the air. Well, the girl that was holding him up at first was like really struggling. I see Dalton. Dalton literally
my
grabs
brother?
one hand and he's just like
Patterson, you're talking about Patterson.
Yeah, he was shout out Dalton, dude.
shit.
Dalton's literally like this. He's like, I got her. he's like hold it right here. Well, and I grabbed my hand
That
and
boy's so
he's like
dumb.
leaning on me and he was like shaking and I was like I grabbed his hand and I was like, just I got you, dude. Like we're good, right? And he kept shaking, and I was like, "Dude, I think he thinks I'm gonna drop him, dude." Because in my head, I'm like, "Dude, I was trying to like head
He's
nod,
looking at
you,
you,
know?
shaking his head. He's like, "Yeah."
And he's like going and stuff.
like,
I
"You
don't
got
even
it,
know
right?"
the song, and I'm like trying to get into it. And I'm like, hey, you know what I mean? And then when he came down, dude, and he jumped down, I was like, dude, yeah, bro. If he would have fell though, in my head, like I thought about it, like if he would have fell, he would have fell kind of a good distance, dude. And the thing that cracked me up is the guys that were hanging from the rafters.
We basically made 50% of his.
Yeah, they're like, get down. Yeah, that was classic. Dude.
Hanging from the rafters.
Yeah, they were hanging
You
from
were
the.
you were in the backstage, bro. One of the dude in the white shirt.
The hype guy.
He kept climbing up the fucking poles. Dude.
Yeah,
that
he
was
did.
dope,
And they-
though.
no,
I
it
thought
was.
that was dope.
It was some
I
straight
thought.
out of like Pearl Jam.
That was super cool.
Dude.
Eddie Vedder shit.
I love
right
the
there.
shredder.
That was
The shredder
cool.
Yeah,
dope.
he's all hanging there, dude. The guy was like, "Get down,
Dude, Cody,
get off."
I watched you bust out some dance moves, bro, that I never thought that you had in you, bro.
What did it feel like, bro?
I
When you got up there,
legitimately
did you
watched
black
this
out?
guy on stage. It looked like you were
Honestly,
possessed by
it
some
was
funky,
it was kinda-
soulful ghost, dude.
It was crazy.
It was the
like,
weirdest thing.
when I
The
got
ghost of soul, or
The ghost
Christmas
of funk past or something. I don't fucking know. You had something on you, dude.
There was a point in time, so like right after I hit that first drop, I was like 1, 2, 1, 2, blah blah blah. Like I sat there for a second while I was rapping, and I really I was like, holy shit, I'm on stage.
There was
right
a
now.
big guy.
Like,
There was
you
a
look
bigger
like
guy.
Tommy
He was
Richmond
that guy
out
in the
there
gray
for a second.
There was a guy in the
You had
gray
some Tommy
shirt,
Richmond
and
vibes out there.
I'd never seen him before in my life, but that guy was singing your songs, dude.
gray shirt.
He was in a gray shirt, had it back on backwards, and he was like singing all your
Are you
shit.
talking
Oh,
about
that's my homie Adam.
Yeah,
Straight up
yeah.
right up
Did
front.
everybody-
Oh
right up
yeah,
front.
yeah.
Did everybody
he was
see
at-
the
he was
fucking
at the front the whole
fake-ass
time,
Justin
Yeah,
too.
dude, that's my homie.
Yes,
dude.
yes.
That's my homie.
You fucking. I know exactly who you're talking about. Did you hear
Did you
it?
guys see the fake ass Justin Bieber?
That's Adam. That's
Oh,
my,
That's
oh,
Adam.
wait, oh,
He
wait.
looks-
Hey, bro,
Wait, no, we're
looks
talking about
just like
somebody
Justin
different.
Bieber,
Same
bro.
That's my homie, bro.
The one with the
Dude,
Celtics hat?
Yeah. That's
Oh
my
no,
homie.
no, I'm not
Bro,
talking
he was
about him.
he was
No.
he
He
was
was just
showing
like
No, this
he
guy-
was
this-
showing good mad love the whole time.
This guy
Oh,
was
yeah, that's my
he was
dog.
showing good
This guy,
mad love the
we're
whole
talking,
time.
Yeah, we're
shout
talking about.
shout
I
out
don't-
to
I didn't-
Adam,
he
bro.
wasn't, the
Shout
guy
out
I was talking
Adam.
about wasn't wearing a hat, but the other guy I was even talking about that was singing your songs. He was a taller guy, and he was like legit like singing your stuff. And there was a part from like my perspective, like where we were on the show, like we were watching the show, was I literally like looked to my left and I looked to my right, and in my head I'm like, Schlag's gonna see who's right here in this crowd. You know what I mean?
Yeah, dude. There was people.
And
There was people singing that.
I yelled
didn't even know who it
Shlaggy.
was.
I yelled
Bro-
Shlaggy.
bro.
They were like, "What?"
Bro, literally,
really did.
Literally 1/3 of that crowd that was there for you, bro.
Damn, dude.
It
Yeah, that's-
like
Half of it, at least.
but like a third to half of that whole crowd was there to watch you, bro.
No, that was insane.
You know what I
bro.
mean? And then
And the crazy thing is,
there
imagine-
was other guys that really did perform good.
Imagine if
But, bro,
everybody showed up. Though,
you're
that
a
was
natural,
supposed to.
bro.
Like there would have been 150 people there.
Yeah.
You're a natural, bro. You are.
I had fun. That's what it is, dude. Like up there, dude. Dude, it's just you gotta have fun because if you're having fun, the crowd has fun. Like if they see
Dude, you broke out some dance moves that I was literally like, what the fuck?
All right, stomp the yard.
Is Cody, how is Cody moving like this right now? I've never seen you bust out any of those things, and then you did that.
No,
on
the thing
stage
that
so
the
naturally.
best part
It
of
was
the
like,
whole thing,
dude.
is the girl in the front that was live streaming, dude. When you go up, and you were like jamming out, dude. I just see you're all fucking air humping. That shit was cracking.
He's like, if
me
I was a
up.
bad bitch,
if I was, I'd love
I
you
would have
to-
fucked me
when you
too.
see you in Sexy Red, you see two bad bitches.
Yeah, no, it was a good time. It was a
Dude,
good
yeah,
time.
dude, they were killing it, bro. They were killing it. Like,
Honestly, Cody, what your performance though, man, was nothing short of impressive, bro.
Thanks, bro.
It really was a very impressive thing to watch.
if you guys
And it was like, bro, like you're so natural up there. It was literally like I came to watch my friend perform, and then it felt like that I was watching some guy that's been up on this same stage a million different times doing their thing. I was like, dude, how is this motherfucker so comfortable up here? Well, like, what are these dance moves that he's busting
I
out?
had some drink in me, dude.
Dude, you were busting out some dance moves I
But
didn't even know
what I will say,
existed.
one of the tight things too, bro, is like I got a lot of love for my mom, bro. But seeing you, like the love for your mom, bro, that shit was it hit me right in the heart, bro. That,
Dude,
shit
my
that
tight,
was a
dude.
special moment. Man.
My mom's been one of my biggest supporters through this whole thing. Like,
I can tell, bro. Like she was up in the front, bro, and you're like, "That's my mom," and I was like,
Dude, we showed her so
Schlaggy's
much
mom.
love too. We really showed her so much love
dude,
too.
she had
bro.
a blast, dude. She was front row. She was having.
I was
fun,
talking
like,
you up so bad. I was like, dude, that's your son? I was like, dude, that guy is a fucking animal. I swear, dude, I was too.
Dude, she was having so much fun. I'm
That's
just, I'm
awesome,
just happy
man.
my mom had fun, dude, and that was cool. When I was like, make some noise for my mama, and everybody's like, ah!
Everybody went crazy too. Hey, congrats, bro. It's cool seeing you do your thing, Cody, because I'm telling you, bro, it feels like that is so much like your element, bro.
Dude, and one day we're gonna
It feels
sell
like
out
you're
the
so much in your element.
One day
we're
we're gonna sell at the Idaho Center, bro, and it's gonna be even crazier. Like we're just going up, bro. We're going up and up and up, up and up and up.
I'm telling.
You gotta start pushing out more
the same
music,
thing.
bro. For real.
100%.
Bro, you were performing, and I'm right next to Seth, and I'm like talking to Seth, and I'm like, hey, this is the tip of the iceberg, Bubba. You know what I mean? Like this is the very tip of everything.
It's crazy because like the crowd saw that, like they saw the performance, right? But nobody knew what it took to get to that. You know what I'm saying? So like it's all behind the scenes shit that people really don't understand that goes into this. Like how many times we practice, how many times we messed up. How many times we messed up in practice, and how many times I questioned myself. How many times, Jesse was nervous about the drums. Like there's so much that goes into it, and to see it like beautifully put together and like come together and like play out the way it was supposed to.
Shout out to y'all, bro, because that was a great performance, man. It really was. It was very well put together.
Yes,
Y'all
sir.
killed it, man.
So
let's stop
that's
riding
what
this
hard
dick.
work-
No,
I
I'm
was
just
gonna
kidding.
say,
Yeah, no,
That's
hey,
where
it's so
hard
fact,
work
though.
meets talent.
It's so
man.
fact though. Bottom line, real like I will be genuinely serious. It was a very good show, and it's only up from here.
hell yeah.
And
Yes, sir.
the only
Yes,
thing I
sir.
will say is, if you wanted to get a takeaway for some constructive feedback, the audio could have been maybe
You
a little
actually
bit better.
sucked.
Yeah.
The audio probably could have been. I think it
I
might
don't
have
even
been.
think that was on his part, though.
No,
it was
I know.
shredder,
That's literally what I'm
it's
saying.
not
Is
the same.
it's like
The
that would
shredder
literally
does
be
not
the only
have
thing.
good-
I think a different venue, and honestly,
yeah.
this is what I firmly believe. There's a difference between a concert and an outdoor concert. I think if when you perform outdoors, bro, it's going to be a vibe. It will be a vibe. Like on all of it will be really, really good show. It'll be a good performance that way too. So
Let me ask you something real quick, Cody. Is there like a certain kind of mindset that you try to get yourself into before you go perform? Because I personally, bro, I get super nervous before going on stage.
Sometimes I
really
get
do.
like it's hard to not get imposter syndrome because like you get into these moments and you feel like you're not supposed to be there. But when you're in those moments, you just like I tell myself like, this is my life, bro. This is what I want to do. So I have to go do this. Like if I want to keep doing this dream that I have and I want to keep chasing it, like this is what it takes. And so like, I don't know. I was a little turned up. I had a little bit of drink in me and I'm a confident motherfucker when it comes to this stuff, bro. And honestly, I just knew, I knew what we were capable of as a group. Me, my drummer, and my guitar.
Well,
my
you guys
brother.
have put in that
And-
amount of work. Where
Yeah,
you
so
guys,
I was like, it was almost like, let's just go out and practice again on stage in front of a bunch of people. You know what I'm saying? Because that's exactly how we practice when we're in the rooms. Like that, I'm telling you, I'm dancing around just like that in the rooms and stuff.
Is that the mindset that you go to with like a lot of your shows, like when you're about to go perform?
Yeah, dude, it's just confidence, dude. I just tell myself, I'm the man. Let's do this. Let's do it. Let's get it done.
I gotta take a couple things out of your book, I think, because, dude, like I think I can write really good. Like I think I got that down. I think I can write bars good. I feel like I can record music all right. But I hate performing, man. For whatever reason, I really do not like being on a stage.
Yeah, I feel that,
I
bro.
don't.
And a lot of like, there's a lot of people like that. There's a lot of big artists like that, bro. Like Frank Ocean, he doesn't like to perform.
no, I told
love
you
Frank
guys
too.
That's what I'm saying.
I told you guys straight up, dude. That's literally the one thing where I'm like, I think what I understood after last night is like for like a takeaway for me is that, dude, there's a certain type of song that goes hard live, There's a certain
But
type
when
of
all your
vibe,
homies are around you, bro, like that.
But I will
that's
stand
the
on
difference,
this.
too.
I will stand on this, dude. Ashes live would be.
Oh my god, I am
that
so mad that you
would
did
be
not perform
disgusting,
that,
man.
bro. I really am mad that
we
you
had a
didn't
game
perform
plan.
that.
No,
We executed.
No.
I
Another
almost
thing
was
is,
thinking-
You guys
I was-
killed it, but it would be like
I was
you-
almost thinking like, hey,
you
run
didn't
Ashes,
play Ashes?
but I was just we didn't.
That song would have slapped. That
Don't get me
whole
wrong,
place.
Ashes is a great song and it goes hard, but like live, there's only so much you can do to a song to make it like even oomph. Like don't get me wrong, Ashes goes hard, but all those other songs live.
No, I'm not. No,
all
you need
those
to
other
do
songs
it.
live, they just felt way harder. You know what I'm saying?
No,
Bro,
see,
when you
the
play
show,
details,
though,
when you play details, Cody,
yes, actually.
Oh,
that
my
song,
goodness,
yeah,
man.
that song live's cold.
that
though.
song live went so dumb,
Flavor was probably the hardest
Flavor
song.
went so dumb.
Flavor was, the people were like, I literally looked to my left and my right, and I was like,
congrats
dude,
to you, bro,
everybody
'cause
was vibing out. Everybody really was.
You genuinely put on such a good
Dude,
show.
I was literally in the crowd, like if I were like if
I
you were
didn't know
touring or
you, I
something,
would
and I
still
listen to your
think
music,
that.
and it's like Cody Morgan was here, it would literally be. That's how I would have reacted at that concert. Like it was just like, damn, like it was a good show. You know.
yeah.
Now imagine that when like I said,
you killed it,
outside
bro.
with more people, and it's like a. It's the vibe, that vibe itself would be a really good show, a good experience. Now, and also think about this is like on the topic of performances, being in the crowd watching somebody perform live and the energy you get from that. Now think about these guys at the at the Woodstock 99, and they're in the crowd. You're in the crowd, dude, and you hear Korn come out.
That shit's so fucking crazy, dude.
You know what the guitar player said?
Bro, you
Red?
know what was
I'm
so
gonna
cool?
tell you
You
something.
know what was so cool about Cody performing though? Is it's like, bro, like, cause there was a couple people around, like the last guys that were performing right before Cody, and then there was a shift, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Cody played the very first song of that set, and everybody came right in, and everybody was entranced.
Oh no!
man.
It went, as soon as
He
you
trapped
were
us
about
in
to
there.
come
For
up,
real,
yeah,
bro.
they legit
like
came. Yeah.
That is a special skill to have, bro. And then
No, Trell even looked at
and
me.
not a lot of people
Trell-
have that
yeah.
skill.
Trell
And it's
looked
like
at me
Cody,
and was
bro.
like, "Yo, this is hard.
You have that skill,
You do,
bro.
man. You do."
That was such an impressive thing. As somebody that's watching, as somebody that's in the crowd, it was such an impressive thing to see you just drag the entire crowd in.
Yes.
And then go crazy, keep everybody around. It's like, dude, you have a knack for this shit, bro. And it's not something like, like, I'm not trying to stroke your dick or nothing right now
have been.
too hard. But I'm telling you, bro.
No,
but I'm telling you, bro, it's cool.
Are
It's-
you glazing him?
But shut
There's
up.
a lot of BMP going on right here.
It's cool. It's cool to see somebody, bro, like you, somebody that we're really cool with and stuff. It's cool to see somebody like you just totally take a crowd over, man.
Yeah, dude.
And a lot of people don't have that skill, bro.
They
A
don't.
lot of people can't.
Crowd control. I think crowd control is
I watched
something
you
that's
do
not.
it. It took you 30 seconds, and it
Well-
was crazy.
No, an example. An
That's a really
example is the
thank
guys
you, bro.
that were before you. They were hard, but they were trying to tell the crowd, when I say this, you say this. And there was probably a couple of them, but if you were to do that, people would have been yelling it. Like they would have yelled it back to you. That's why I was like,
did. They
well,
did.
no, man. And I'm like, I was, what I enjoyed about it too is that it was genuinely live music.
I can't
Disturbed,
hear you.
Disturbed singer David Dram, he live he had there somehow Taylor Swift got brought up at a live show for Disturbed, and the singer was like, they were hating, and they're like, no, hell no. He's like, no, why are you hating Taylor Swift? He's like, no, that's a musician. They're playing an instrument live. They're not just going over a computer, something a computer did. And that got me thinking is, yeah, dude, you actually, there's instruments involved in your performances. So it was really well done. It was really well done. It was well rehearsed. There was a lot of chemistry.
To literally watch you take over the entire crowd was it was it was so cool, man. It was so cool. And that's something you got a knack for, bro. So keep, like, whatever you got going on, bro, keep doing that.
We got it, bro.
Because
We
you're
gotta keep
doing
that
it,
up.
bro.
Hell
You're
yeah.
doing it well, man. And kudos to you. That's for real. Kudos
Thanks,
to you,
dude.
man.
Yeah, dude. I'm just glad. Thank you guys for showing up for real. Thank you guys
Got
for
you,
going hard. 'Cause
brother.
I saw
Oh,
the
yeah.
whole time.
Gold
every time
mines,
I-
bro.
Every
Gold
time I looked
mines.
at you guys, like I dabbed you guys
Well,
up, and we were just all going crazy, bro.
Or any
Well, I was
any
not
closing
going to
thoughts?
not be there.
Any closing thoughts on the show? Anything before we go?
Shut up.
What is
dude.
this?
We're not just
No,
gonna
What
go-
is this,
don't on the
45
show,
minutes long?
like not the pod, the show.
Oh
No, we've been talking for like 3 hours, dude.
You're tripping.
Ready? Look at me. You're like,
All I'm going to say, bro.
What you guys' thoughts on? Sorry, I don't mean to interrupt you, but what's
You're
your guys' thoughts on Mavs and
We should
Celtics.
do
Mavs
like a
in
little
7.
deep dive on this.
I got
Seven?
Mavs
You
in
think 7? You think 7?
I got Mavs 6 or 7.
I'm not gonna say in.
I was gonna
both
say
games.
Mavs in 5.
I think the Mavs. I think the Mavs.
You did say that last night.
I think Celtics will win 1.
I told
Mavs beat the
Kaiser,
Celtics, bro.
and you guys can check me on this. I literally said, I was like, dude, there's just something different about Luka and Kyrie. There's just something different there. Like they got something cooking.
Your boy Dalton, right? We were talking about it. And
My brother.
He's a Celtics fan.
brother, boy, whatever, dude.
Whatever, dude.
But
You get it right.
Yeah,
he's
whatever.
a big Celtics fan.
Yeah, he said that last night. I didn't know he was a Chiefs fan.
I hate that guy.
What I was gonna say.
I told him I was a Knicks fan. He's like, oh god.
What I was gonna say was.
You picked the worst teams ever, though. So I love you. I'm listening to you, Kaiser. You picked the worst teams in all history. Seth.
The fucking Mavs, bro. They had to go through fire, bro. Like
Look at who they went through. They went through
Exactly.
the Clippers, the Clippers,
the Thunder,
the Thunder,
and then the
Wolves.
I just
Then the Wolves. They also beat. They 4-0'd the Suns. They went Game 7 with the
arguably
Nuggets.
the hottest
the
team.
Timberwolves
Exactly.
went,
Team
the
in the
Timberwolves
entire
went
playoffs.
through fire to just
Exactly.
You know what I think?
But then
I'll
you
be
guys,
real.
but then you got to think about the East side, bro. Who the Celtics played the Cavs first round without Donovan Mitchell,
Injury riddled.
and then they played who? Who'd they play?
I don't
second round?
think the Celtics beat the Mavs. bro.
They went the Cavs.
I'm willing to put $5 bet on
Who does
this
the
right now.
Celtics?
I can't remember who they played in the second round, but then you guys lost. Didn't you guys? You guys were out Julius Randle in the
Dude, we
conference
were out.
finals.
Julius Randle, OG Anunoby, Jalen Brunson,
Seeing
Mitchell Robinson. Our whole team was gone.
I get
done.
playing. I get playing like next man up in basketball, but I feel like that doesn't apply in basketball like it does to NFL.
Not in the playoffs.
Up next,
Yeah.
Not in the playoffs. it
because
don't.
bro, you have your star players in basketball that are your guys you rely on. But,
Yeah.
but in the NFL, once somebody goes down, it's like okay, they're
Yeah.
not far off from that person,
But
unless
also-
it's like a superstar.
Yeah, the thing about basketball that I like is when
I really don't think the Celtics don't come close to being the Mavs.
I don't think so.
I really don't think.
I'm gonna say it won't go past 6. It won't go past.
I don't
game
think the
6.
Celtics.
I got
Mavs at 5 or
Mavs in 6 or 7. I honestly think, dude, I think they're gonna steal one in Boston, and I think they're gonna get 2.
They're probably gonna take one at home.
They're gonna get 2. They're gonna win both at home, and then at Game 5, the Celtics will probably win, and then they'll close it out at home. Game 6.
I just to be honest, man, I just do not see the Mavs losing to the Celtics.
Well, and the thing is when
I
you gotta
don't see
have
that.
you gotta have a tough conversation if you're Brad Stevens, because it's like think about how much you've put into building this roster, and you go get Drew Holiday and you get Kristaps Porzingis, and you
Bro, they
already
still have a filthy starting five, bro.
dude. That starting 5 is cold. That is
'Cause Kobe White's
Porzingis is
starting.
back.
I think Kobe White's starting, right?
Derek White.
Porzingis,
Yeah, Derek White.
Porzingis is back.
He's coming
Do
back.
they still have Al Horford
no way.
too?
I think Mavs in 6.
I think
Mavs and
so the thing about Porzingis though, dude, is he played with the Mavs. So did Kyrie played with the Celtics.
Does he still have? Do they still have Al Horford?
Yeah,
You know they're talking about trading Jason Tatum after this year if he doesn't win a ring.
I think
think it
you
would
got
be Jaylen Brown.
you got to trade Jalen Brown.
I was gonna say which is I think it
I
would
think
be
you
dumb
got.
to trade-
I
to
think.
trade Jason.
I think
Fuck yeah.
Jason Tatum is
you gotta
that
be
guy.
a dumb to
Yeah, I was gonna
trade.
say
Yeah,
what you're
that
gonna
guy.
like. Honestly, what you're gonna
what
get rid
do
of your
you
best
do?
player.
Well, think about this. Think about this when you go through this. Is if you're run the Celtics, right? And you go out and you, like I said, you get Drew Holiday and you get Kristaps Porzingis, but you already have Jason Tatum, Jalen Brown, Al Horford, Derek White. Like
You got to start
have-
trimming fat.
And it's like, dude, you gotta at
You gotta
some
trim the
point, like
fat.
you gotta
Bro,
look
but the
at
last few years they've had
they
a fucking
have.
crazy
And I
roster
think-
every year.
I think what ended up will help the Celtics in this series.
But what
though,
happens
is
if they
got
don't win
humbled
a
by
ring?
The Warriors.
What happens if
Oh,
they
yeah.
don't
The
win
Warriors
a ring?
just beat the Celtics like 2 years ago, man.
What happens if they don't win a ring, though?
I think you got to get rid of one of them and then turn Jalen Brown and Jason Tatum into other players.
I think you give Jason Tatum a chance and you trade him to some other team, bro. I say get
so
rid
you're
of
saying
Jason
they get
Tatum.
rid of Tatum, not Brown?
I say for his sake, not necessarily for the team's sake. I say for his sake, you get rid of that fucking guy, man. Let that guy go win a ring somewhere else.
For
man.
Jalen Brown, you said, or Jason Tatum?
Jason Tatum.
Dude, you'd have to get a haul to trade a guy like Jason Tatum. I like
Think of the-
Jalen Brown.
think of the
but
haul
I-
for
But
Paul
they're gonna
George,
do
bro.
it, dude. They are prepared.
You know what
to
they're
do
talking
it.
about?
They're
What-
prepared.
Guess you might go back to Philly. Jimmy Butler. It might max
yeah.
Jimmy Butler.
That would be so dumb.
That would be insane.
What?
I think that's.
That would-
I
that
think
would be
insane.
I think.
I was
I
gonna say
think
that'd
if
be
you take
insane.
Butler and you put with him and
They're
Embiid
still
now,
not gonna win no ring.
Or they're talking about the odd man out.
Being for real, they're still not gonna win no ring.
The Sixers.
I'm on it. I'm on it.
The Sixers.
They're still not gonna win no ring.
Dude, I would love to see. I love
'cause you hate
Embiid. And
Philadelphia.
I like Phil. I don't mind Philly.
I'm a
dude,
Blazers. I'm a
but-
Blazers fan, bro. So like I'm so far removed from a lot of this stuff, but I'm telling you right now, Jimmy Butler is not gonna go to any. He's gonna go to any team, wherever he goes, and he's gonna win 3 games, and he's gonna suck the rest of the time. That is his. That is
Bro, Jimmy
his
Butler
MO.
does not suck though.
But
He
his
just can't stay healthy anymore.
his
Yeah,
MO.
that's true.
That's
He's like
what his
36
MO
now.
is, man.
He's not
He's
36.
35, 36.
Yeah,
I think he just
yeah,
turned
he's
35. I'm
bro.
pretty sure.
He is not.
What's crazy, bro, is
He does
since
not
he
have
went to
that
the
same
Heat, though.
thing.
Since he went to the Heat, bro, what have they done?
They've been consistent.
They've been
to
in-
2 finals.
Yeah,
Dude, the Heat have gone to 2 finals with
Jimmy
Jimmy
Butler is not no
did they
bum.
lose to the Nuggets? in
I'm not
one of
saying
them,
Jimmy
right?
Yeah, they
Butler's
lost to
a
them
bum.
last year. They lost to the
They
Nuggets.
lost to Nuggets, and then they also lost to the Lakers.
The Lakers
right?
in the bubble.
Yeah,
But what's gonna happen if you put him on any other team?
No, see, my thing is
he's got
is-
that factor of working
Do you
hard.
know
like,
who
and
I
that
think
rubs
would be
off.
cold?
I think
in
you put
Miami?
him on a team, it's gonna be a losing team the same way. The same thing.
I think if you're Miami as a team and how they run things, dude. If they got Kevin Durant and Durant bought in,
Kevin Durant is not Kevin Durant
he's not
no
the
more
same.
either.
Yeah, that's the and it's
He
sad.
is not
It's
the
sad,
Slim
bro.
Reaper no
He's
more.
not. Nah,
He is not that guy no
he
more.
can't.
man.
Dude, it's so
I hate to
tough.
be the guy to do it. to
I just
say
think
that,
Phoenix was a
but
weird
he's
team.
not
He
that
should
guy
not
no
have
more.
left Golden State.
He's not that
He
guy.
should
no
have
more.
stayed in Golden State.
Well, he went to the Nets.
No,
first.
he shouldn't have gone
He
to the
wouldn't
Nets.
have made a difference in Golden State.
He did.
He got him 2 rings.
was gonna
Bro,
KD's got 2
They
rings.
sweeped him, bro.
Yeah.
It was a
swept
sweep
the
and a
Cavs.
gentleman's sweep,
Yeah,
bro.
the
2
gentleman's
finals
sweep
that
and
he
a
had.
sweep. Yep. Crazy.
And then what happened?
I feel like you're out of pocket right
When
now.
he
And
left,
then what happened?
He
well, when he
fucking tore his
left.
Achilles,
Oh yeah.
And then what
No,
happened?
he did.
and then he left.
And
what
then where did he go?
the Nets.
And then yep.
Dude, that's honestly one of the craziest what ifs right there too.
I'm
No.
telling you,
Because you have
telling
Kyrie, James Harden, and Kevin Durant.
No,
bro.
the craziest one.
that would have been such a good big 3, bro.
Oh, dude, do you want to talk about a good
Kevin
big 3?
Durant, I still stand by this. To be honest with you, even after all the injuries, after all the BS, whatever, Kevin Durant is somebody that I still think it has an argument for being one of the best ever.
Oh, dude,
where would
he's
you
one
put?
of the-
Where would you put him?
KD
Dude,
has
Kevin
an
Durant,
argument.
talent
He has
wise,
an argument.
Dude, I'm telling you guys, if you dropped Kevin Durant from the sky and you dropped him in the 70s, Kevin Durant's
he would
going
be the
40.
best player ever.
KD's going 40.
He would
dude.
be the best
I mean,
player
like,
ever to touch a ball.
Find a guy
Yeah.
that's that. I mean, maybe Wemby.
would
Wemby
be
might
the
be.
best player to
but
ever
think
touch
about
it.
Kevin Durant can dribble the ball and he can pull up off a dribble. He can drive to the rack. He can shoot a 3, and he actually takes defense serious. He can play
he
defense.
blocks like a
he can play
motherfucker,
defense, dude. And if you were to tell me,
Okay, so let me ask you this, right? What happens if you drop Luka in that same realm?
He's gonna be the best player of all time.
He'd be the best player ever to touch a ball.
It's crazy, bro, because there's so many good people in basketball right now. Like they're and these
It
kids,
is
these
so
kids are
not.
playing.
It is not the same.
These kids are
that it
playing
used to be.
basketball for their school, but then they're also going and playing AAU.
Yeah.
So they're playing games
Yeah.
after game after game after game after game, bro.
do you know what duo I would honestly? I think if they really did it, would be cold. Is if Giannis went to Dallas. Think about Luka and Giannis together on the same squad, and they somehow kept Kyrie Irving. Oh my lord, what are you gonna do?
I think that's too much talent for one team.
No,
I don't.
but they
I don't
got
think
role
that
players.
they're self.
that
Yeah,
big-
they got-
they're
you-
selfless.
I
though.
don't
Yeah,
think
dude,
I don't
that-
think the big 3 works like it used to work.
No, it's over. Yeah, those days are done.
Those
Yeah.
days are done.
All you need is a Batman and Robin,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
not
I
even
think
a
so.
Robin, bro.
you,
Just
you
two
don't,
Batmans.
you don't need 3 no more.
If
You need
you,
really
every
don't.
team's got to have that closer though, and that's what I'm saying is
Kyrie Irving
and Luka Doncic. And honestly, this is where kind of back to the Celtics series is. It's literally, in my opinion, I love Drew Holiday. Drew's cold.
But
it's
Drew
Jaylen
Holiday
Brown.
has been cold. Drew
He's been
Holiday has
cold
been cold
since
for
New
10
Orleans,
years.
since the
He's been
Sixers. Drew Holiday has been that guy.
cold. He's been cold.
But
Like,
if you look at it, Jaylen Brown
yeah, right.
and Jason Tatum, it's Jaylen Brown, Jason Tatum versus Kyrie and Luka.
Yeah.
And I'm taking Kyrie and Luka. Jason Kidd is their coach, man.
Oh,
One of the best point guards of all time is coaching two of the best point guards of all time.
Yep.
It's not totally out of the picture.
And you got the shout out to the GM of the Mavs though. Like, you make that trade and everybody's like, Kyrie Irving and Luka Doncic.
Did he already re-sign?
Yes, I think no.
Or his contract is after this year,
I think he might get the max again.
I
yeah.
feel like
I think
you're,
Kyrie
I feel
might
like
get
you're
the max.
saying this like it's like the worst thing ever. Like, oh, Kyrie Irving and Luka Doncic.
No, bro, when it first happened, 100%. But then I watched them play, and I was like, oh, okay.
Everybody thought he was going to be a rental for the Mavs.
Yeah, and it's
that
almost like it's like,
is
dude.
one of the sickest combos.
Oh, it's
right
it's
now.
the best. It's the best
It's
scoring.
one of the sickest combos
It is
right
the
now.
best scoring backcourt
You don't
in
need
NBA
you
history.
don't need three no
Scoring
more.
backcourt.
You don't need three no more.
No.
The
no.
game has changed, bro. The game has changed like as of like 6 years ago. The game has changed. You don't need a big three no more. All you need is two good motherfuckers. And what you got Kyrie Irving and Luka Doncic. Bro, this is retarded, bro.
What do we think is like the best combo of
Clip
positions?
that.
Like
maybe
a point guard,
maybe
center.
we stop saying retarded too. Maybe we clip that.
No, real spill.
I know, but maybe we clip that.
Real spill. If I'm me, bro, I love the pick and roll. Imagine Luka and Jokic.
it would be. I mean,
Luka and Jokic.
you're not wrong.
What's up? What's up? My bad.
I'm like,
Today's episode is brought to you by Manscaped. Manscaped.
Dawn dish soap.
Okay, wait.
Today's episode is brought to you by Dawn Dish Soap. Anytime I wash my hands and wash my dishes, I use Dawn.
What's up? What was your?
I don't even know.
Well, because I
100%
asked, what was like the best combo of positions you think? Like, what do you think?
Kobe and Shaq.
No,
You know. That's this.
like
What's
a
the
point
best?
guard, center,
Oh, the best
shooting guard,
duo?
power forward, small forward, power
Kobe
forward.
and Shaq.
I think Kobe and Shaq has an argument for the best duo of all time.
No, I'm not
Kobe
talking
and
about
Shaq.
specific players. I'm talking about
Oh, like in general, the positions. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I would say point guard
Nash and Vince
and
Carter.
a 4 or a 5.
Nash and Vince
Yeah.
Carter.
Well, I was gonna say
Nash and Vince.
I was gonna say Tim Duncan and
Tony Parker.
Tony Parker.
That's point guard,
you wanna
power
talk-
forward
that's-
right there.
Who are the top big threes of all time? I think those three, to me, are in the conversation. Number one, realistically, it's Jordan, Pippen, and Rodman.
Yep.
They went, guys. They
Well,
went
Rodman
three-peats.
wasn't there for the first three-peat though.
Horace Grant,
Yep.
Pippen, and Jordan, and then Horace went to the Magic.
I'm gonna let y'all do.
But LeBron, Bosh, Wade, obviously,
yeah.
Parker,
Well, I was gonna say
Ginobili, Duncan, Garnett,
Greg
Ray Allen.
Oden, Brandon Roy.
Oh, no! What if they stayed healthy?
Worst. the worst.
Hey, no, Red. You name your starting five. It's literally everybody that's injured riddled.
The-
Lonzo Ball, point guard.
What sucks
Tracy
about the,
McGrady,
what sucks
Brandon
about the
Roy.
Portland Trailblazers is they had it and they just fucked it.
You know what's
everything up.
honestly
The
like,
small markets are always going to
They
struggle.
just fucked it all up.
You know what's
dude.
great?
Yeah.
Like a crazy duo that happened, bro. That not a lot of people talk about. T-Mac and Yao Ming.
Oh,
whoa.
that's
like,
a crazy
Little Yao
duo.
Ming.
Like I get that T-Mac was at the end of his
That's a
career, but
crazy
if
What does
you
Casey
put-
Rocket say? He's like, my buddy found the original Percocets in the basement or his
No,
attic.
oxycodone.
He found the original oxycodone. So we're
He's
gonna take
he's
it
like
and
me and
watch
my
Yao
friends
Ming
been sipping on
highlights.
Robitussin all
He's like, yeah, we're
night.
gonna watch Yao Ming highlights later. That shit is
Me and my
classic.
friend just-
I like Casey Rocket.
I do. I think he's
All
funny.
right, all right.
Some-
So
some
here's a
people don't
hypothetical.
like
See,
that
that's
guy.
a hot. I have a hot take.
Go ahead.
I don't
No,
think
go-
he's. I
wait,
don't think
oh.
he's funny.
Really?
Like,
Stop.
that's just my
Casey
hot
Rocket.
take. Like,
Who's
It's his
What does he
skit.
play on?
It
Nobody's
is-
gonna
it's
be
just not my
mad
ta-
at you.
it- no,
Oh no,
it's
I
just-
am.
it-
I'm fucking angry.
It's just my
at you.
taste. Like
Nobody- I feel you.
Nobody's
I,
gonna be
I
mad
really
at you
like.
about
I
that.
like. I like.
Seth, will you hand me
kinda-
that?
I don't know.
fucking
To me, it's just
Coors
kinda
Banquet
cringy.
right next to you. I know it's just been fresh
I don't even know who this
And it
guy
kind
is,
of
dude.
irritates me, like seeing him just like
Who?
spaz out on stage,
funny.
like he's just walking around spazzing out. Like it's like
So I'm just
it's
gonna
almost
drop
like- it's
it. I
almost
got
like-
nothing to lose.
it's almost.
That's part of the show.
Yeah, I get it. Like that's his thing. It's just not. Funny.
No, you know
It's
who to
just not
me
for
the funniest guy that
To
I'm
be,
that's
to be
out
honest,
right now
it,
is
it
Adam
makes
Ray.
me feel a little bit overstimulated at times.
You know what?
It makes
comedy-
me feel overstimulated.
you guys know
comedy-
Adam Ray? Real shit. The fake Dr. Phil.
Yeah.
He is hilarious. Bert Kreischer
That guy
on the
is-
podcast.
That guy is funny.
They were cutting him. He cut him off, and Adam Ray goes, dude, he's like, can I finish a fucking sentence? Jesus Christ.
Dude, my favorite. One of my.
Casey Rocket is funny though.
Yeah, those are Tony
what's
Hinchcliffe's
the
guys.
Casey
what's the
Rocket
pretty
is funny,
boy?
I think.
What's his name?
Pretty boy.
The younger comedian. He's a handsome dude.
Oh, Matt Rife.
Matt Rife. I
Matt
love.
Rife.
I love that kind of.
That's one of my favorite comedians.
I was gonna
right
say,
now, bro.
I love that kind of
That's one
comedy.
of your favorite
His
comedians?
his crowd
Right
work
now,
is
yeah.
insane,
Really?
dude. His crowd
It's
work
all
is
preference,
insane.
bro. I like a comedian like you said that gets into that talks to the audience,
he-
bro.
like you-
That's
you-
one of your favorite
Bro,
ones ever.
he goes
right
in,
now, Red.
He goes in and he literally like he's on the like in the moment, like he's just picking people from the crowd. What do you do? And then boom, he's just snapping jokes. Like that's impressive. Like it's especially being in the crowd in front of a bunch of people. Like think about it. Like as a musician,
that takes a lot of weight.
as a musician,
takes a lot
you
of
have
weight.
music behind you and stuff. But when you're up there in front of a giant crowd,
It's silent.
it's
bro.
just silent, and it's up to you to
That's
make
one
everybody.
of your favorite comedians.
right now. Yes,
Really?
yes.
Oh, okay.
I'll fucking stand on that hill, bro. Like, what's it called?
Well, I'm not mad at you
Think
about
about-
it. I'm not mad at you about it as much as I'm just like, dude, I thought that you had better taste in
What?
overall comedians.
All right, bro.
Well, what's your favorite overall comedian? Let's do that.
Number one.
You're number one, yeah.
That's a hard one, dude.
He
'cause I
said
like-
Matt. He says Matt Rife.
Yeah, low key. I thought you were gonna be like.
I thought
Matt Rife. I really thought you were about to.
Honestly, I don't know if I can really pick one. Like my favorite comedian, movie star, like that does comedy movies is
The
Will
Rock.
Ferrell. Will Ferrell.
The Rock.
See, I don't think Will Ferrell's a good comedian. I think he's a
I
good
didn't say
actor.
I said movie
Oh,
star.
okay.
But comedian,
No,
bro.
that is he's comedy.
But no,
Will Ferrell's
comedian.
comedy.
I'm asking.
comedian,
I'm
I-
not.
don't get
I'm
me
not
wrong,
asking about
comedian.
movie star.
I thought you-
I'm
I thought
asking
you said he
about
was
I got you, I got you.
comedian.
I would say Louis C.K. That's my favorite.
that's not
That
my.
is the worst.
Honestly,
literally
no,
the worst choice you
No,
can.
I love
I'm not
it,
a
bro.
Louis
I
C.K.
think he's funny.
I'm not a Louis C.K. guy.
I
I'll be
think
straight
he's
up.
funny.
I understand
Probably-
he's funny. I
That
do.
is
I
the
get it. It's
worst
just not my
fucking
taste.
guy.
I think he's
No, so
funny,
you guys
dude.
are right. You guys are right. It's preference.
it's all
100%.
preference.
It's all
bro.
preference.
I think my favorite comedian probably Gabe Iglesias. To be honest,
I could respect it. Also, not
Are you talking
my.
about Fluffy?
Actually,
Fluffy, bro.
I really like.
That's your favorite
Ralph
comedian?
Barbosa.
Probably, yeah.
Ralph Barbosa.
Yeah,
I was
Ralph
just about to
Barbosa's
say. I also
awesome.
really like Ralph Barbosa.
My favorite comic of all time, and he's a guy that's untouchable
He says
in
Dave
comedy.
Cook.
No, Dane Cook, dude. Oh my lord.
Bob Saget.
No,
Dave Cook
no,
has
it's-
stole so much.
No,
jokes.
Ron White, dude.
Yeah.
Ron White.
Ron White is-
I'll even
no,
put
you wanna
Kevin
talk-
Hart up in that
you wanna-
discussion,
You want to
bro.
talk about
Ron White is
Savage?
great.
Ron White
I don't know.
is.
Kevin Hart makes me cringe.
Yeah.
I'm going Dave Chappelle.
Maybe
man.
newer.
Oh,
maybe
Dude,
newer.
you know
gotta
what
go
really
Hart.
pissed me
Dave,
off? You know what-
Dave, yeah.
Do you know what really pissed
I'm
me?
going
Or it didn't
Dave.
piss me off. It just irked me. Is during the roast of Tom Brady, after every single joke, bro, Kevin Hart stands up and he's all.
Yeah, no, there was a
And
part.
he makes it about
He
himself.
will never
like
be-
Well, he was the host of it.
I
He will
understand.
never beat
I
Cat
understand,
Williams.
But
when,
give
like,
people the-
when
give people the floor.
Well, yeah, when
It's a
somebody
roast.
when
Let 'em
somebody's
talk.
on there,
Kevin
Yeah.
Hart is the new Cat Williams, and he will never beat Cat Williams.
the
Fuck
thing
no.
is,
Cat Williams is
that
the
guy
best.
is.
Cat Williams.
Cat
is funny.
Williams
But the
is
thing is,
up
like
there,
when you,
bro.
I don't
Cat
know,
is hilarious.
Cat is
Cat
one
Williams
of the
is
funniest
hilarious,
dudes ever to
man.
do it.
Go ahead though.
like when people, I don't know, like so obviously somebody else is up roasting, right? And they're obviously being funny. They're saying funny stuff. But if you're standing up and like everybody else is sitting down laughing and like letting the guy do his thing, but it's like Kevin Hart, he's always standing up and like laughing super hard and almost like he's trying to make it about him. Like,
Yeah.
look at me, look at me, look
Yeah,
at me.
yeah.
Like,
There was
it's
a
like-
part where Tony Hinchcliffe is doing his thing, and he's
That
cooking.
motherfucker. I
Cooking.
honestly respect that guy so much.
Dude, I love
Because-
that Tony
because
Hinchcliffe
he's
got
a
the
true
opportunity.
comedian.
Yes,
He
and
is
he's
a
bringing
true
real
comedian.
comedy back.
He's a true comedian.
And what's cool about it? What annoyed me though is he's doing his thing and he's walking up and down, giving it to everybody, and Andrew Schultz like grabs his leg and is like laughing really hard and smack. You know,
I don't
like,
think that guy's that funny.
I don't think he's that.
I don't
funny
think
either.
Andrew Schultz.
And
is
then
that
you got the thing that the worst thing of that night was probably when Kim K went up And then when Burt Kreischer and Tom Segura did that
They
little
fucked their
Both,
set,
so
dude.
stupid.
both of those guys are not that.
No,
funny.
and it's like, no, get up there and fucking get up. If you're at a roast, dude, Nikki Glazer, are you serious?
She killed that whole set.
Insane.
She
awesome.
was so funny.
So good.
She was so good and
so
so
good.
funny.
And
during that
and
whole
that's the thing is that's what separates the comedians from real comedians, dude, is if you go up there, dude, and you got punches, you got funny shit.
Tony, that killed Tony's shit that guy does.
There's some savage stuff on there.
Bro, he's a
savage.
That guy is a real comedian.
He needs to be the guy that does all the hosts going
Like
forward
that
and the
guy-
roast. Sorry, not host.
That guy
roast.
is on time all the time. He's on time. People are coming up
Yeah.
to his show all the time.
and he can make it. He can make himself. He can make.
I got it right here.
He can make fun of himself too.
I got it right here.
Tony Hinchcliffe can.
Do you know what's crazy is
Am I holding it like this?
Yeah, right there. You just were homie shit.
Hold it like this.
Tony
Here,
Hinchcliffe.
Red. Honestly, try to sit back and just hold it right here.
Whatever.
So you're not swaying.
Who cares?
Okay, fine. Whatever. I'll leave.
I don't give a F.
You know what's funny
don't
is Tony Hinchcliffe. Did you hear the story? He was on Two Bears in a cave, one cave or
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah.
And he was talking about how he wanted to be on the roast of Tom Brady, and it was hard for him to get on there. Like
Tom Brady said some choice words to
but
him.
he
To Tony Hinchcliffe?
Yeah, Tom Brady
Go ahead,
literally
go
was
ahead,
like,
go ahead,
"I'm,
go ahead."
I'm
So
gonna
he-
shove that microphone up your ass."
I lost track of what I was saying.
Tony Hinchcliffe, the roast. Tony Hinchcliffe
Oh
said,
yeah. So he was on the Two Bears in a Cave, and he was all like talking. He's like, "Yeah." So I found out there's a roast of Tom Brady, and so I called Joe Rogan, and I was telling him like, "Man, I really would have loved to be on that." So Joe Rogan called Tom Brady, and Tom Brady basically said he put a good word in for him, and he's still. Like they didn't want him on. They didn't want Tony Hinchcliffe on the roast.
You
And
know why?
They finally because
I
they know
love
because
that
of what
guy.
he did.
You know why?
That's a real
That's what I'm
comic.
saying.
That's
And
a
then-
real
but
comic.
you know what's funny is the Two Bears and Burt Kreischer and what's his other name?
Tom Segura.
Tom Segura. They were both like, man, if it was hard for you to get on, you're gonna hate our story because
Oh, yeah.
literally they got on like that. They didn't even have to ask.
Yeah.
They were
Bro,
asked.
Gronk, like that whole thing when Gronk went up,
You could see it in his face that Gronk didn't think people thought he was like
he
kind
fucking
of
smashed,
stupid.
dude. He threw that
Glass?
that shot glass down.
It cut people in
and
the crowd.
It cut a chick in the crowd. It like
Yeah.
smashed right in her face.
What are we at time? What do we?
Bro, we only been going
sitting
for like an
at?
hour, dude.
Oh,
But like, dude, like Gronk did that, and it was immediately
I'm
like
hungry as hell.
That's where I'm
every
at.
single
Yeah,
person there
I'm,
was
I'm
like,
okay with doing a short episode. of
yeah,
YouTube,
I'm
'cause you
down.
probably-
I
I'm
mean,
also
we got a
gotta go
lot
get some
going
food,
on.
'cause I'm
We got a
hungry.
lot
I've
going
ate all
on.
day.
Yeah, we should
Y'all
probably
are
go eat.
tripping. Y'all are tripping.
Yeah,
But
whatever.
no, let's keep going. I mean, I'm not saying end it right now, but I'm just saying we
No,
don't have to
that's
go for
what
the full
I'm
3
saying.
hours.
I think, like with music, it's obviously it's very subjective and preference, but I feel like comedy is the same exact way.
Of course,
100%.
everything is
yeah,
preference.
everything.
A lot of people like dark
Everything.
comedy. A lot of people don't like dark
Dude, I was
comedy.
just showing Red some fucking dark comedy shit before you
Dude,
guys showed
dark
up,
comedy's
dude.
yeah,
I
but
love
that's
dark
not the
comedy.
same thing.
But
motherfucker.
it's still like you're still laughing.
But so like that is the perfect example of not everybody has the same taste.
Oh, yeah, no, all day, all day.
of anything.
All day.
Nobody has the same taste, bro. And that's what makes like a guy like Tony, what's his last name?
Hinchcliffe.
Hinchcliffe. That's what makes that guy so brave. Is that guy went up there, bro, during a live show and went and talked shit to the greatest quarterback that has ever lived. And he just went and did his
and
thing.
destroyed him.
And he destroyed him. And it was the coolest thing ever, man.
No, shout out to Jared. He just
I'm
got
okay.
some tacos.
I'm
dude.
okay. I don't like onions.
What a bummer, dude.
I
Jared,
don't like onions.
Jared just got some tacos, man. Oh my goodness. I needed
Good
this.
shit, bro.
I needed this.
God damn.
I got
I
20 of
needed
them.
this, dude. Oh my god, I needed
Well,
this.
anyway, as far as closing statements go, I just want to say that it's really cool that everybody that has listened to this far, that just continues to listen to this, we
Wait, are we shutting it
appreciate
down?
all you guys so much. We appreciate all you guys to the fullest capacity that we got. Like, you guys are so awesome. Thank you so much for just supporting us in every aspect. It's
Yeah, man,
awesome.
this stuff's dope, dude. It's fun to get on here and talk. It kind of gives you a little insight of our lives.
Got a lot of love at the show last night.
Yeah, dude.
Shout out to everybody that came up. Put a lot of new people onto the pod. Really cool.
Yeah, for real.
And
We're
Networking, dude. That's
we're
what it
gonna
is.
start trying to. I know this one was a little shorter episode, but we're gonna start trying to do some more episodes throughout the week instead of just one a week. So, like with these finals games, we're gonna be bullshit.
Well,
and
my
whatnot.
my birthday is the start of the finals, so we should do a live reaction.
Kaiser's birthday
with
is in
that.
like
I
a
will
week
let you guys
too.
know too. There will be a couple weeks that I will be off this pod because
Yep,
I'm
that's
going
fine.
to be. I'm going to be
Yeah,
busy.
whatever. Yeah, whatever.
starting-
I'll tell you whatever.
Yeah, whatever. I'll
Starting
tell
a
you
new
whatever,
job,
Claudius Lewis.
and I'll be.
I'll tell you
I
whatever.
hope
Claudius
you.
Lewis.
Well, actually, we can fucking touch on that. Are you excited for this or what, bro?
Yeah, dude. I'm gonna go to the oil fields in North Dakota. I'll be 2 weeks on, 2 weeks off. So you guys will not hear me, 2 weeks in a row, and then the 2 weeks I'm back, I will be on the pod. But the first month, I'll probably be off the pod for about 3 weeks.
We'll
maybe.
we'll hold it down, bro.
Well,
We'll hold it down.
The reason that this one's probably going to be a little bit shorter.
But yeah,
The
just
reason
a
that
heads up
this
for the
episode was
listeners,
gonna
if you
be-
don't
yeah.
think I'm dipping on the pod because I'm not. I just have to take care of some business. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Cody's about to leave us. Whatever.
No,
Whatever.
but,
I'll tell you whatever.
Here, we'll make sure so the vacuum doesn't get in there. Like, comment, subscribe. What is it? Spotify, Apple.
Every
It's
podcast.
pretty much
It's on
everything.
everything.
It is
It's
a
on everything.
vacuum, right? Yeah.
No, it's a fucking dryer.
Oh, shit.
It's
You're
a
good, bro. You're
vacuum.
good.
Oh, I didn't. Okay. No, the reason this pod's gonna be a little bit short is had a long night after the performance. Had a little bit of after party.
Yeah, we're all
celebrating.
hurting, dude. We're all hurting.
There's a lot going on this weekend, just in general. Like you got to get going somewhere. Just we had to fit it in. And
We got
it in at
UFC
the right
fights
time.
tonight.
We literally-
hold on. Can we touch on UFC? We haven't touched on
Oh,
UFC.
okay. I think we should dive
Yeah,
on
let's.
this.
Hold on. Sorry, we're not closing out. We're gonna talk
Get
about
the
some
card
UFC.
up real quick. Get the card up real quick.
So let's go through the card and see who we got. Like I don't, because I
we're really back and forth on this. Let's just say that.
because I think
kills me.
I'm saying Poirier knocks out Islam.
Yes,
What
my
round?
boy.
What round?
You were smoking.
I'm gonna say
What
it's-
round? Call
I'm
it.
gonna
You were
say
smoking so much
it's gonna
weed.
be within the first 2 rounds. If
No,
it
if
happens, if
yes.
it happens,
That's
first
crazy.
Pull up the
That's
card.
my-
Hey, pull up the card.
Okay, all
The
right,
main.
so this is-
We won't do the prelims. We'll
Cody.
just go through each fight.
Cody.
We'll
the
do a
thing is,
prediction.
the thing is, if it goes past 3 rounds, it's gonna get sloppy and it's gonna go.
I
to
will
the
bet you
ground.
$50 that Islam.
I'm not willing to bet on it because Islam's a
dog.
dog. I'm not willing to bet on it.
No, it's a top. To me, this is going to be a really good fight.
Yeah, it's a dog
So
fight.
I got this is the main card, I believe. Starts with Randy Brown and Iluzu Zaleski dos Santos. I don't know. I know Randy Brown, so I'll go with Randy Brown. I like Randy Brown. This fight is a rematch fight, and these two guys are bad shit. Nico Price and Alex Morano. Dude, Alex Morano's got hands, dude, but Nico's that crazy guy too. I'm taking Nico in that. I'll roll Nico just because he's a savage. I'll roll Nico.
No way.
Kevin Holland, Michal Oleksuzuk, Polish guy.
Okay.
That might be a good fight. They got minus 280 with Kevin Holland. They're giving him a favorable.
The thing is, Kevin Holland's have been on a struggle streak.
He needs to get a dub. He
does.
Yeah. And then
This
this is the fight to me. And I got a little flack last night at the after party talking about this. Sean Strickland, Paulo Costa. I think Sean Strickland's gonna fucking box his fucking head
Take
off.
Strickland in that
I
fight,
do
too.
think
I love Paulo. He's a brawler. You want
think-
in on this? You want to hop in on this?
I think you're right. I think he's going to back.
You want in on this? Get in on this.
Here.
You don't look good with that.
I honestly, I think
here's,
it's,
here's Jared
I
right
think
here.
it's
He's gonna give his
50-50.
his opinion. Real
I
quick.
think it's 50-50 with Paulo Costa and Sean Strickland.
Oh, I
because-
think it's gonna
Paulo
be.
Costa is going to mollywop him.
I think you guys are
Look,
gonna be surprised.
I'm a Strickland fan. Right?
I know,
You
I know,
this.
but you're like Costa too, Paulo Costa.
But
I like Paulo.
hey,
I
listen,
don't got a problem
You're
with
not
Paulo.
understanding the fight game.
I think what's going to end up happening is this. I think they're going to go in there. You think
Sean's
Paulo's
hands
going to
aren't
take?
heavy enough.
he was heavy enough for Izzy. He put Izzy
He
down.
didn't knock him
He
out.
didn't
But he
knock
put him
out.
down.
He
He
didn't
put
knock
him down, though.
Sure.
But no, I think Sean's going to box his fucking head off. for a
So
little
here's
bit.
my
I
2
think he
cents.
will.
If Sean
I think he
Strickland
goes to the cards.
if Sean Strickland,
I think if it doesn't go to
Hey,
the cards,
one second.
Paulo Costa is going to knock.
If
will
Sean
knock him out.
Strickland
That's the
wa-
only way it doesn't go to the cards.
Paulo Costa's
Hold
gonna
on,
get
I
him
wasn't
to the
finishing my
ground
thought.
and
I
body
wasn't
him.
finishing my thought.
if Sean Strickland walks down Paulo Costa like he does every other guy, it's over. Sean Strickland's gonna box
but
his
you
head
gotta
off.
understand
but
that
if
Paulo
Sean
Costa
Strickland
can take the pressure.
If Sean
Look at
Strickland,
Yoel Romero when they fought.
you're not wrong, but Yoel Romero is also, I feel like, is afraid to throw hands.
He's a fucking animal.
He is. He's
No,
Did you
he's
see
not.
that fight with him and Izzy?
That's Izzy's
did-
fault too.
See,
though.
that was
Yeah,
bullshit.
but that's how
champ.
Izzy
You
fights.
gotta
That's
That
how
fight
Izzy
pissed me off.
fights.
We were sitting there
You gotta
watching. I was like,
engage.
When
what
you're
is
in when
this?
you're in a title or when you're in a fight with Izzy, you know Izzy's a defensive fighter.
We
bro.
got to take it from him.
He
Yeah, I
is, he
understand
is.
that. I
And
understand that argument.
He didn't do
but-
anything to pursue that. Like, especially the only way Romero is gonna beat Izzy is if he goes after Izzy.
And he
literally- no, he didn't do anything.
I know, and it bummed
I
me
was.
out, man.
I
It
was.
low-key-
I will
it-
finish
it,
my thought on the Strickland Costa thing real quick though. Is Sean can box, and Paulo's gonna go in there, and his ego will get in there, and he's gonna want to box. And I'm not saying Paulo is not gonna fucking tag him. It's gonna be a war, but I think he outboxes him. I think he boxes his head. I really do. I think so, and
you might be right.
I'm not even hating. I think Paulo. But the thing is you guys gotta.
But you
think
guys
about
gotta
this.
understand, dude. Sean's chin is not very strong.
No, but let me, dude. He got knocked out by who? Pereira one time.
Who was homeboy that roundhoused him? Knocked him and fucking folded him on the ground.
Oh fuck.
All right, let's go through that.
Anyway, wait.
Go to the
Let me
next
finish
one.
this thought. Let me get to this thought with this fight at 185. Is what I like about UFC is what you can look forward to during is if Costa looks good, then you got Costa and the winner of Duplessis.
Hey, Sean
and
looks
Izzy.
small, man. He did. He looked
And
tiny.
I think, dude, I would love to see Duplessis and Costa. I think those are two
I think that's a
Brahma
good
bulls.
matchup.
I
dude.
honestly, you're on
I don't-
something
the
there.
thing
Those
I
are
agree.
some dogs.
I have a feeling. I don't even know how to say his name. Duplessis.
Yeah.
I have a feeling that he's not as good as what people put him out to be.
Dude, when he
Like,
knocked
think
Robert
he
Whitaker
could.
out,
Yeah,
right?
that's what I'm saying. Robert Whitaker, but Robert Whitaker's also. I feel like
Robert
he's,
Whitaker
I feel,
is a
No, I'm not saying he's not. I'm not saying he's
Yeah,
not.
but
But I'm
he's
not.
slowing
Well, let me
down,
finish
though,
my
is he
thought.
not?
Let me finish my
Oh,
thought.
but that's a guy.
Let me finish my
that's the
thought.
guy.
I think he's on the down slope of
The
his career.
crossroads, that crossroads.
I think
In the
he-
fight, crossroads in the fight game is a real thing.
I think he's coming down that slope towards the end of his he's just coming down. Like he peaked definitely when he fought for the title against Izzy, and right
They
he
fought
for the
3
ti-
times, I think.
Yeah,
2 times.
But
Yo,
did he ever win it?
But Izzy's not a bitch. You know?
No,
like,
Izzy's not. Izzy's a
he's
fucking
not.
dog, dude.
He's
No,
very
and
cringy, but he is a
dude,
very strategic
the
fighter.
thing that
I was just doing
the
it.
thing
I was
with
just doing it just so
Izzy,
so he could talk in here because you were in the bathroom.
that I like about it, what I liked about it is that I put Pereira in a level of like that guy's.
That's a different
That's a
breed.
different
That's
guy.
a
They don't
different
make
breed.
those guys. They don't make the John Jones. Like I said last night, they don't make the John Joneses like that. They don't make the Georgia St. Pierre's. They don't make the fucking Anderson Silvas, and they
Bro,
don't make
Daniel
Alex
Cormier,
Pereira.
they don't make those people.
DC.
They don't make
dude.
those people.
See,
I don't have it.
to me, Izzy starched him, man. Knocked him out cold.
That was crazy.
Not a TKO. Like he slept him, man. And he got revenge. And the last one that laughs, the person that laughs last laughs the loudest. So in the fight game, you got to respect it.
Do you think?
Let's go,
call it what it is.
let's go through the last two
And
fights.
so,
here.
so that the last fight is Islam and Poirier.
Oh, damn, dude. I'm
See, you'll
conflicted,
appreciate this because you understand. We talk about this is wrestling. If you can wrestle in MMA, you're
gonna
already
be
a step
90%.
ahead. You're already a step ahead. And then there's no, and you can't teach those years of on the mat. You just can't, bro. Like
You have to learn that shit.
I
young,
respect
bro.
that shit so much because I think arguably that might be the hardest sport. If I'm being serious, I think wrestling might be the hardest sport. You know why? Because you don't got a team. You have a team, but it's
yourself.
you in there. Yeah, it's you in there.
My two cents on the main card is if Poirier doesn't knock him out in the first or second round.
I think he's got 2 rounds.
Yeah.
And I think then what'll happen is he's gonna crotch grab. He's
Fatigue.
gonna go for it.
Fatigue,
We already
bro.
know what Islam's gonna do. He's gonna fucking grab his knees. He's gonna go down.
if
He will ragdoll
if it gets on
him.
the ground, dude, Poirier's in trouble.
You know what's even funnier is I literally just seen this. I got the tweet. Bilal Muhammad literally just said that Islam Makhachev could go up to 185 pounds and beat Duplessis right now.
Bro, he could fight it. You know, he could fight even heavier.
I think he could fight at any weight. I think he's that guy. Islam Makhachev's. To me, if I'm being serious, I feel like if him and Khabib fought, I would take Islam. I'm serious. I'm really serious.
Well, you know my take on them Russians, man. I don't. play that
I
game,
just
but-
I think it's boring. I understand it. I respect it. I just think it's boring. I think it's just.
It is.
I like to watch guys that bang, man, and just let me bang,
I mean,
bro.
that's I mean, that's
Dude, this
that's
sport's
the
not
nature
for
of the
you,
fight.
brother.
Is that the idea?
No, I like I just said, it's not my preference to watch.
But
dude,
the way they go into it, the way these Russians go into it is like they think of like fighting as war. Like so, like how am I? I'm gonna
That's their way of life.
I'm gonna do.
It really is their way of
I'm gonna
life.
do anything I can to win this fight, whether it's boring or whatever it is. I'm gonna beat you, and if I can't beat you standing up, I'm gonna fucking choke you out.
Well, Sambo, man. You can't disrespect that. Sambo is a different thing. That shit's art, too. You got to understand that.
And you got to realize most of
Man.
these Russian guys, they know their matchups. They're like, okay, I'm
Let's
not
look-
like Khabib. Khabib's like, I'm not gonna stand and bang with Conor McGregor. Hell no.
Well,
Why
no.
would I?
Well,
even
yeah,
though
exactly.
even though he did, and he still got McGregor.
He put him on his
Yeah,
ass.
I was gonna say he clocked McGregor, and then all of a sudden took him to the ground and just worked his ass.
Let's
bro.
look forward to June 29th, since we're on this. I'm gonna read you guys this card. This is the main card on June 29th. Cub Swanson, Andre Fili.
Hey, no way. Cub
Banger.
Swanson and Andre Fili.
That's-
Shout out
dude,
Andre Fili.
That's gonna be some backyard. Yeah, that's gonna be some backyard. Like we're gonna get down. Like get
Shout
that
out Andre
shit,
Fili
homie.
on
Like
that one.
Straight
real
up.
shit.
Yeah.
And then we got Joe Pfeiffer and Mark Andre Barrel.
Joe Pfeiffer,
Joe
bro.
Pfeiffer.
Hey,
I'm taking
yeah,
Pfeiffer
guys,
on that.
He's
Joe
one of the
Pfeiffer
heaviest
hit
hitting
harder.
dudes I've
Joe
seen in the
Pfeiffer
UFC.
hit harder than Francis Ngannou on the punching machine at the
And
at the
that's
UFC Institute, but they
crazy.
didn't want to give it to him.
No, they didn't.
They didn't
because-
give it to
yeah,
him because
no.
they know. Dude, Sean O'Brady, not Sean O'Brady, Sean Brady, Sean
yeah.
Brady.
Yeah.
Sean Brady was like, no, dude. He was like, he talked to Joe Rogan about it. I listened to the whole pod. It was Sean Brady. Shout out Sean Brady too, actually. Really cool guy. He's like, no, dude. He's like, Joey. They call him Joey. He's like, no, like, guys, no. Like,
That guy
like,
hits.
he can crack, bro. Like, he's a smaller guy. Like, it's like, he's not a heavyweight guy, but
Sure.
he's, dude, crack. This is the fight that I'm really hyped about. Jamal Hill and Carlos Olberg.
That's gonna be good. That is.
I
gonna
think
be
Carlos Olberg. I think Carlos
I'm taking.
Olberg.
I'm not a
knocks
big
I'm
him
taking.
Jamal
Really,
guy,
I'm
to be
taking
honest
Hill on
with you.
that.
I think he thought he could beat Pereira.
thought
I'm
that
taking
he
I
Hill.
respect the confidence.
Oh,
'cause
yeah,
you gotta have
absolutely.
it.
Absolutely.
But afterwards, when you're saying if you run it back, it's like, no, you got knocked out.
I'm taking Hill on
If
that.
if you guys were in this, have you
that's
seen Carlos
crazy.
I'm
Olberg
taking
fight?
Hill on
And
that.
that's
Dude, Carlos
crazy.
Olberg, he used to be a male dancer or something like that, or I'm pretty
And
sure that was
shake
his
your
story.
wee-wee.
Yeah, no, seriously, dude. I think he was like a male stripper, dude. And dude, no, his last fight just knocked this dude clean. Like, bro, he puts people to sleep, like real shit. Carlos Olberg puts
Yo,
people
everybody's
to sleep.
chin is just as weak if you think about it, man.
If
Just
you hit
takes
somebody
one.
on the button, bro, everybody's
It
going
takes
out the
one.
same way.
It takes one.
It takes one. It does take one. It does take one.
They call
Nah,
him Ladies
but,
Night. That's his nickname.
Honestly, thank you guys for letting me be on here for a quick minute. I appreciate
always,
it.
always. No. We're gonna get
This
to this.
is one thing that we can talk about, Seth. I'm not very good at sports,
We're
talk,
gonna get
but
into this last one.
Let me hear it. Let me hear it before I go.
McGregor and Chandler.
Oh, bro,
McGregor.
McGregor.
I think
McGregor.
McGregor's gonna
knocks him
maul
out.
him.
I think he
McGregor.
knocks him out.
I
I
think
think
Mc-
it's gonna be a war. I think it'll be a good
McGregor-
fight, but
it should
I
be
think
a war.
McGregor.
I think so. I think Chandler's gonna go in, try to
As
think
it
he's gonna
should.
get close.
As it
I
should.
don't, dude. That if that left is
Yo, but that front
That's a
kick on
kiss of
Tony
death.
Ferguson.
but he ain't doing
I
that.
think
to-
McGregor
Oh, he ain't doing that to me.
all
He
day.
ain't
fights
doing that
too
to
wide
It's not even
stance.
close. I think McGregor. Not even close.
I
It's
think
McGregor.
Chandler's gonna be genuinely surprised. I really think so. I think Chandler was gonna get in there because it's McGregor
Well,
at 170.
He's
dude.
gonna catch
Yeah, that's
McGregor.
That's
McGregor.
170
that
pounds.
hasn't fought in
So-
2 years.
is that guy?
Yeah, oh man.
You are not gonna beat Conor. You're not gonna beat.
No,
him.
no, and it's not the fact that, dude. Even
You
if
are
it was
not
like,
gonna ever beat a healthy Conor McGregor. You're not going to. Like,
Who's that?
I'm sorry, you're not going to.
Oh,
Hey, real quick, we're capping on your ass because I know you're not going to do it. Are you
Send it.
fellas in? Are we in for the hike or what are we doing?
Ooh, I'm down.
I was-
We don't have to do table rock. We can go
I've
do
been
Camel's
down
back.
for the
That's
hike.
what I'm saying.
Camel's back's not bad at all.
I've been down for.
Hey,
that.
but real quick before I go, man, This is J-Mac here. Shout out, dude.
No, we'll wrap this up right here.
You fucking tore this down last night, man.
Thank you,
It
brother.
was absolutely
Like-
fucking
Thank you.
insane.
Yeah, shout out
Cody-
Schlag. Great
Cody
show.
literally
Dude,
ripped
it was
me a
crazy.
whole
Marathon.
Guys,
new
you
ass
want
on
to
last
get
night.
final thoughts in before we do this? Here, I'll wait. Just wait for you to
Let's
sit down.
go, dude.
Seeing your mom there, just, you know, the people that supported you, truly supported you.
Hell yeah, dude.
It was beautiful, man.
It was
And-
beautiful, bro.
Like, comment,
Hey,
subscribe.
J-Mac out.
J-Mac out.
Like, comment, subscribe. Podcasts are better with friends. Shout out to the new listeners. And anybody, any other closing thoughts?
Fucking Shlaggy. Fucking proud of you, brother.
Thanks, bro.
Fucking proud of GoldenBoys. I'm proud of everybody fucking stepping up, doing what they got to do to make this dream happen. Fucking just everybody. I don't even know what to say, honestly, but shout out to all the listeners. Shout out to GoldenBoys. Shout out to fucking Mr. Adamson. Fucking Seto.
Q Ashes, buddy.
Crawling through the ashes, burning my hands, searching for some answers I don't understand. Let's talk before I'm plastered, just don't throw no hands. Remind me, don't go backwards, we stick to the plan.